Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sellmount64, starting to feel like a real damn expert on unlocking stuff for Battlefield Hardline. But today we're talking about how to unlock the FMG9, which is the final Syndicate assignment, completing that for the Mechanic class. Now, I'm closing out the series on this. It took me a little bit longer to get this one out because I was actually gone all last week. All the videos you guys have been watching, I pre-recorded, had ready for you. But I feel like I had to at least close this series out for these 4 classes, and we'll see if there's any other things to unlock. I'll keep on top of that. But let's get into it with the first assignment for the Mechanic. I'm going to talk about the unlocks, and then I'll talk about the gun at the end. Assignment 1, you need to have your 2 bronze service stars with the class, 10 SMG kills, 5 repair vehicles, which is just going up to 5 different vehicles and getting the repair bonus. You do actually have to get the repair bonus. Then Mechanic Assignment 2, get the Mechanic Assignment 1 complete, unlock 7 bronze stars. Those are the prerequisites. At that point, you'll then be able to start working on these assignments. So if you had any kills or anything, or sabotage, destroy vehicles, you have to do those after this assignment's unlocked, just as all of these assignments are. Then you'll need to get 25 SMG kills, sabotage 10 vehicles. This actually was harder to do in Hotwire because people just did not want to get into the cars. And if you want to hotwire, or if you want to sabotage like the objectives, you can do that, but it's kind of risky, and the best way to do it is just to sit by like A or something, put it in it, and then hide. Or what I was doing was, I was doing it like on Blood Money on Riptide. There's some vehicles around the center of the map, and when people get the Blood Money, they'll get in a vehicle to try and escape. But if you have it sabotaged, boom, they'll blow up. And a lot of people try and go for the vehicles there. So that was how I got mine. Mechanic assignment will then be your final assignment. So that Mechanic Assignment 2 gets you the Jury. Patch 2, once you get the Sabotage, you'll get the Jury. Then once that Assignment 2 is complete, you'll need to get all the way up to the Mechanic Gold Service Star, which requires you to get 10 bronze, 10 silver, and then unlock your first Gold Service Star. Once that's done, you'll have your first prerequisite as well as your Mechanic Assignment 2 prerequisite. You'll then also need to get 10 mechanic weapons or gadgets. So just go buy those things for the mechanic class. It has to be specific. So if you're going to buy, like, even if you buy the grappling hook within that category, that doesn't count. It has to be 10 specific items for that, which isn't too bad. After you do that, then the assignment will unlock. A lot of people ask me, why is this thing not unlocking? I finished assignment 2, still don't have the Syndicate assignment. It's because you need to have your Gold Service Star and 10 items within that class unlocked. After that, you can get your 200 SMG kills, any SMGs, 15 repair tool coins. These are very easy. You just need to get 8 repair bonuses for 1 coin. So that's pretty much like you repair it for 80 damage or so, or maybe not that much. But as you're just holding the repair torch against the vehicle, and you see the repair bonus come up, it needs to do that 8 times for 1 coin. Of course, just like with all coins, it has to be done within 1 game. So if you're going to be getting 8 repairs, it has to be done in 1 game to get that coin. Once you go to the next game, your coins will the value you're working up to the coin will reset. The coins you receive won't reset though. So if you have 3 coins, if you earn 3 in that game, you'll keep those. But say you only got 4 out of 8 towards your next one, you won't keep that going to the next one, which will make more sense when you're talking about more difficult ones like the anti-vehicle coin as well. This requires you to get 2 vehicle destructions to get 1 coin. You need 15 of those. That's one of the other requirements for this. By far, the best way I did this was Hotwire because everybody's driving around. RPGs, junk in the trunk. You can actually go to certain vehicles like the coupe as well as the sedan and make it so you can buy a perk in that. It's about 150,000, I believe, for each of those. And every time you spawn or go into a vehicle, as long as someone else hasn't got the same thing on and done this recently, when you go into it, it will automatically spawn an RPG in the back of the trunk with 2 shots in it. And that you just keep driving that thing out of spawn, pick up your RPG, it'll spawn in after about 90 seconds or so, another one will spawn. So you can keep using this thing and just keep spamming out RPGs, blowing up vehicles, and you'll get it in no time. Not too bad at all. And this, I think, is one of the best assignments to do in terms of it's actually fun to do and cool to work on towards this. Anyways, once that's complete, you'll have 15 vehicle coins. You'll need to get your tier 4 track in Tier 4 reputation track, completing 10 different matches. By far the hardest part of all of these assignments, depending on which class you're talking about. But this is essentially gaining XP without dying, filling up that bar on the bottom right-hand corner, and then unlocking a perk, going up to the Tier 4 one in 10 different games. And I did a full video dedicated to this topic if you want to check that out, or one about gold service stars, or anything if you need more detail. Once you get Tier 4 10 times, all those other things are complete, you've got the gun unlocked. So then what can you expect from it? This is mainly a mid-range gun with the bullet damage not dropping off until 25 meters out. It'll maintain its 21 damage up to 25 meters. After that range, the bullet damage will start dropping off. That 21 damage, though, right now is pre-patch. The maximum damage that you can do being to chest or arms. Legs will obviously do less because of the reduced multiplier. Head will do more, but it's a base 5 shots, which is why if you're going to go up against target point blank, you're going to be at a disadvantage because it's going to take a little bit longer to get the kill, with especially a 950 RPM, which is right around the mid-range, the fastest being the K10 at 1200, the M45 at only 600, and the K10 is going to melt them with only 3 shots because its damage is 34, so by far a better option in close range. Of course, the K10 will have bullet drop-off much shorter, so this becomes more effective up to 25 meters out, which is really good. And they're coming out with a patch soon. Don't know exactly when. I'll have more detail for you as soon as we know. But it's going to be increased to 25 damage as the max damage. So this could be a 4-shot kill within 25 meters, assuming they don't change that, which will definitely increase the power of this gun. After 35 meters, though, you're only going to be doing 12 damage per bullet. So you're talking about 9-10 shots for a kill from long range past 35 meters. And anything after that range, you're pretty much just going to be providing some suppression. Spread on this gun is pretty good. It's got a good amount of control, especially if you put a compensator or something on it. The bullets will go where you want, and the recoil is not too bad, especially for within the medium range. You'll be able to stay on target for those shots. Plus, this thing has a sick animation. I'm sure you guys have seen this or even heard about it. As you're pulling it out, he does a cool little flip of the gun. It's kind of annoying, though, because even after you melee hit somebody, it still has to pull the weapon back out and does the animation. And I noticed the only time it doesn't do that is if you're sprinting. It won't do that full animation. You'll just pull it out, which will save you a bit of time, but you'll notice that it does take a little bit longer to pull the gun out because of that. At least it feels like it to me. Anyways, good gun. Definitely will become stronger with the patch, and I'll definitely revisit it once that patch does come out. So subscribe if you are new. You can check out my previous video talking about all the different classes in this game, which one's my favorite, or the recommended video talking about some Star Wars Battlefront 3. First information we've got, first video I did on it, and much more to come. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Syndicate 64 signing out.